Rhamondre, great to see you here in London. You've just flown in. It's always a bit of a tough turnaround mid-season to come out here to London. How are you feeling, first of all? Are you feeling fresh?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. Long flight, time differences, about 6-7 hours, so a little different, but I'm feeling good.
When you first find out that you're coming over for one of the international games, what's your first reaction? Because for a lot of players we speak to, they maybe haven't been out of the States before,
Right.
certainly not for a long time, and it's a pretty cool perk of your job.
Yeah, I'll say first thing I think about is just excitement. Just like those few you were naming, I never really been out of the country too much, so coming to London has been great. Not only been out here for a few hours, but I'm loving the scenery and just loving the feel of London.
Did they give you free time? I know it's kind of tough with your schedule, but do you get free time to go and explore a little bit?
Yeah, we got a couple hours actually after this, so I'm gonna see what London's talking about.
Okay, that's fine. If you need recommendations, I can talk to you about those off camera. But let's get down to why you're here. Obviously, it's been a bit of a tough start to the season, but there are a lot of positives out there. We've got some players looking good. We've got positivity around the camp. I just watched practice now. How are you guys feeling? Because you don't want to come to London 1-5, but that's the situation. You've got to run with it, right?
Yeah, exactly. We're coming into this just optimistic. We know what we have on our team. We know what we could do. So it's just a matter of just putting all that together and being consistent on the field, and getting some W's under our belt.
It's never good to miss any time, especially in the season. Obviously, it's been a little bit tricky few moments for you.
Yeah.
How are you feeling right now? How are you preparing for this game on Sunday? Because we saw you out there earlier.
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I had to take one off last week. Just being cautious, really. So yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm feeling fresh, and yeah, I'm ready.
The organisation itself has seen a lot of change recently, and obviously the big change is the coach. Bill Belichick has left, and obviously that's such a huge character in the history of this franchise.
Definitely.
What's changed? What have you noticed that's changed in the culture? If anything, of course.
Yeah. Well, I'll start by saying Mayo. He's been around. He played under Coach Bill, so he kind of uses the same kind of structure, I would say, but just a little different. As in, Bill was kind of old school. Mayo brings a little youth to the organization, things like that. But same discipline is required in the building, same attitudes, and it's the same standard in that building.
And he's obviously, as you mentioned there, very connected to the Patriots, and won a Super Bowl. So.
Yeah.
It must be important for you guys to know that he knows how to win, because when you're not winning, you've got the faith that next W is just around the corner, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like you said, he's done it before. He's done it at a very high level. Been a part of some great teams, some Super Bowl winning teams. So it's easy to follow his leadership. Obviously
a change at quarterback as well. That's a huge change as well. So changing the coach, changing the quarterback.
Right.
How have you found that change? Because obviously you're working alongside him a lot, and obviously Drake's come in and maybe had a slightly shaky start for maybe one snap, but then has kind of shown that he's ready. It feels like he's taken this and he's absolutely run with it. It's opportunity.
Yeah, I'll say Drake. He's learning very quick. He's learning on the fly, and he's just trying to be a pro, and I respect that about him. Great player, obviously. Passes the look test, things like that. So, just great player, and I'm excited to see him get a couple more games under his belt.
What's his kind of approach been since he came into the building? Because, there's pressure, and some guys handle pressure differently.
Of course, but he just comes in the building and wants to learn. He just wants to learn every aspect of our offense, and just be a pro's pro, and I think he's doing a very well job at that. Just consistency now. Just got to keep it going.
Have you noticed any change in him since he became a starter? What's different? Is there a different swag around him?
I'll say maybe a little bit, but like I said, he's been, since I met him, he's been coming in the building, preparing like a starter regardless.
Has there been any particular moment where obviously you've been working alongside him and you've gone, okay, this guy gets it. This is the guy. He's going to be special.
Yeah, those play calls, as simple as it sounds, those play calls, calling those in the huddle, calling those plays in the huddle, and distributing the play call to the wide receivers and the O linemen. It sounds minute, but it's a huge deal, and he's doing a very well job at that and just communication.
Well, look, we look forward to seeing how things go against the Jaguars on Sunday. Obviously, a team with the same record. Is this the moment that W comes along?
It has to be. It has to be. We didn't come to London to lose, man.
All right, look, well, there'll be big celebrations, I'm sure, if you do get that. And we'll wish you the best of luck this weekend at Wembley, and enjoy those couple of hours to go and explore. Let us know what you get up to.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.